remember the 5th of November, the day the vote was sought. I know not the reason why our democracy in season should ever be forgotten. Alright, here's the scratch. I was there at Shell Energy Stadium on the 25th of October when Kamala held a rally among 30,000 others who attended in tremendous fanfare. Shell Stadium in Houston, Texas has a max capacity of 22,000. They had to open overflow onto the football field up to the 50-yard line to house the other remaining 8,000 who stood the entire time. The doors opened at 3 and the rally didn't end until about 9:45, which means most of us like me who arrived at open time were in attendance for nearly 6.5 hours. This doesn't include the people who showed up at 9 in the morning and waited in line all day just to be guaranteed a seat. Let me tell you who showed up. Houston doctors showed up to speak. Houston families who lost loved ones to the abortion ban showed up to speak. Willie Nelson showed up to show his support and say a country song that all of Houston knows by heart. Colin Allred showed up to speak. Beyonce and Kelly showed up to speak. And finally Kamala showed up to speak. Inspire and wrap up the night, and that's the scratch. But let's dive beneath the surface and tell you all the stuff that happened at the rally that you didn't see on TV. There was a UFO spotted in the air above the open roof stadium just as the Houston doctors took a stage, causing the whole crowd to panic, such that one person sitting in the crowd behind the stage ended up fainting and needing medical attention. One of Houston's doctors that was there on the stage ran off stage to go attend to the emergency. The person ended up being okay, and the doctor returned to the stage, leading to a heroic thunderous cheers and applause from the audience, and the rally continued on as scheduled. 2 groups of Trump protesters and 1 student-led college group of pro-Palestine supporters showed up at the rally. As Kamala took the stage, the student group came dressed up in all white, stood up in a silent protest as Kamala spoke, making themselves seen by those in attendance to symbolize the silencing of voices speaking up for the Palestinian people. The 2 different Trump protester groups heckled Kamala as she spoke a few times to her speech, some of which can be seen but not heard as well in the official recording. The first chant was Donald Trump, and the second in all red Texas, in all red Texas. Texas is a red state. These protesters were initially part of a smaller group of Republican protesters outside who came in, but whose protester group became dejected and bored and thus dispersed before the night was even over. One man was escorted out by security, presumably for breaking the safety guidelines for hanging over the guardrails, and that was the Houston rally. Remember the 5th of November, the day the vote was sought. I know not the reason why democracy in season should ever be forgotten. Remember the 5th of November, the day the vote was sought. I know not the reason why our democracy in season should ever be forgotten. Remember the 5th of November, the day the vote was sought. I know not the reason why our democracy in season should ever be forgot. So remember to go out and vote on November the 5th to give Texas a blue paint coat in order to make Kamala president number 47. Remember the 5th of November, the day the vote was sought. I know not the reason why democracy in season should ever be forgotten. So remember to go out and vote on November the 5th to give Texas a blue paint coat in order to make Kamala president number 47.